I haven't been really doing comment corners as much because I do the Q&A posts. But here's a comment I wanted to highlight. This is from Wrathful's Viper. And it's a pretty long comment. It's for episode 611, so you can go there and check out the full comment. Basically laying out how he or she got into One Piece in the first place. They watched the Thriller Bark arc first. And so that raises a question I've never really thought to ask before. I'll do a poll too. But I'm curious here in the comments. Let me know here in the comments. Did you start One Piece from the beginning? Or, which means probably you didn't enter it until it was popular and you're like, well, I might as well start from the beginning. Or did you just stumble upon it across the way and then, go from there? That's a stupid way to watch a series, but we all do it, especially back in the day before we could binge model and go from the beginning of a show and it was all there for you, right? Back when you just had TV, you had reruns. Nobody was watching from the beginning and watching chronologically. I first watched Buffy. I got the first season came out on DVD, so I watched the first season on DVD. Then I watched the sixth season that was in reruns because it was sixth season was over that summer. They had reruns right before the seventh season, so I'd seen season 1, season 6, and I watched season 7 as it came out. And somewhere in the middle of season 7, season 2 came out on DVD, so I watched season 2. So I was all over the place with that show. And so there were spoilers all over the place, so I didn't really get the good Buffy watching experience. Angel, at least, I think I watched season 4. I started watching season 4 because that was the same, while season 7 of Buffy was coming out, season 4 of Angel was coming out. So I watched that as well, right? Because I knew they were related to each other. And after I watched season 4, season 1 came out on DVD, and then from there on, right? So I was all over the place with Buffy and Angel. Just a stupid way to watch a show. This, I don't know. I only know the experience I have, which is the way God intended, which is chronological order, right? I don't know, like, if it would have really hurt the experience too much. I know there's spoilers. For instance, probably the biggest spoiler would be who's a member of the crew and who's not a member of the crew. Like, for instance, say you started watching Thriller Bark, and then you go back and you watch from the beginning. You're not going to be fooled into thinking Vivi's going to join the crew, like I was. You just know she's not because she's not around. Meanwhile, you'll know that Brooke will join. You'll know that Jimby won't join. You'll know, let me see, who else joined later in the series? Oh, Frankie is probably the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, you'll immediately know with Frankie. Whereas if you watch it like God intended, they had a bunch of these shipwrights. They had all of them were cool, and any one of them might have like joined the crew, and that was the intention. They wanted you to speculate. Turns out all of them were CP9, but they wanted you to speculate that any of these cool people might join the crew. It turns out it's gonna be Frankie. So that would take a little of the luster out of the show, because I don't think none of these are big. None of them ruin the viewing experience. Like if somebody had told me Frankie's going to join, none of the others, it wouldn't ruin the viewing experience. But it takes some of the luster out. It takes a little bit of the magic away. It takes a little bit of the fun out of it, right? So I think it's best just to watch it like God intended. But that's the question. Like that wasn't really possible back then. I don't think. You know, I think Klaus told me that there was just certain story arcs that were in reruns all the time, and others weren't. Probably the first few seasons, I guess, the first few story arcs were not available probably in reruns because the animation was lower quality, and the series was kind of slow if you compare it to later story arcs. So yeah, long way of asking, what story arc did you enter the story, and how did you backfill? Did you ever go back and watch the first 100 episodes? Because this really feels like the kind of show you can just jump into and just go with it. Kind of like Marvel and DC comic book continuity. You don't need to go back to the 50s and start there and read all the way up to enjoy the Batman or Superman or somebody. Or the Fantastic Four. You can just jump in and go forward. This series is probably the only animated equivalent of that because it's been around for 25 years, where you can just jump in and enjoy it, and you don't like to watch this current story arc. You probably needed to have seen the Marineford. I guess they call it the War of the Best. You don't have to, but you probably would want to. But you pretty much could just jump in at any point. I think But obviously, the best way is the way I've done it. Now that we can, now that we can just start from the very beginning and go. At any rate, let's go ahead and get started. You know where we are, and you know where we're going. 3, 2, 1. I want to see that law fight, man. What's up over there? His gladiator look is one of my favorites. I still like his winter look when he had that robe on and the hat. Basically, looked like Where's Waldo. That was cool too, but I like this a lot. Kick her ass. F this bitch. Yeah. Get her out of here. That's right. This is cool information, by the way. It's all coming together. You got those 5 fat asses who kind of run shit, but apparently these people are above them. They don't really do the day-to-day operations of the government, right? It's those 5 fat asses that do it. He is laid out, man. Look at him. I forgot that he was already captured. I thought they were still fighting. Give me that heart back. Great. Did I hear Jimmy's name? Speak of the devil. That's right. She got roasted. F her. Yeah. They always end up missing a tooth, don't they? Handcuff her. Thank you, young samurai. Very disturbed kid. No, it wouldn't. Dude. Wow, dude. Yes, hit her again. I assume she's already handcuffed. Okay. You know things are going badly. That's why. Yeah. She's still got smoke coming out of her mouth. Go ahead and fill us in. Yeah. Kiss his ass. That's right. Keep hitting her. Now, see, he qualifies as an actual brat because he's this tall. Great. Well, We're still here. Yeah. Lock her ass up. You need a brig on your ship. Because you're not just going to kill people. Clearly, you're not just going to dump them overboard, which you should. So now we get to watch whatever the hell her name is. See if she can muddle through this situation. You know, remember I've been talking all along about how bloodthirsty the toys seem? If they got human minds and consciousnesses inside of them, then it all makes sense, right? That's kind of cool. Damn. Yeah, Jesus. Have we even started yet? I don't feel like I heard a starter gun. A Class A war criminal. Damn, dude. Jesus. These dudes mean business. Look at him. More like the mounter. Yeah, he's dispensing justice. His muscles are rolling. What's up with the lion? Why does he want a fruit? And how did he tell people he wanted a fruit? How did he tell people he wanted to enter? Don't you have to sign a document or at least tell them, hey, I want to enter the fight? How did a lion do that? You know, I'd say he is an arsonist. That actually makes sense. That tracks. These dudes are wild, man. Wild. Just cracks me up, man. Shit. I suppose so. I guess they had already started. It makes sense. That's why they're clobbering each other. So it's already started. Okay. You better dance away. Huh. I'm awesome. That's what I am. You know, I'd say about 10% of the characters in this series are obsessed with their looks. Why? Is the human race, is it 10% of it narcissists? I don't think that feels high. Yeah, yeah. You're very weird. That sets you up for life, wouldn't it? Get that spear out of my face. Yeah. Yeah. You know, I'm starting to think you're a wackadoo. Kind of weird. Oh, shit. Oh, so much for your spear. An anime character who won't forgive people. Amazing. Yeah, yeah, yeah. The women in the crowd are very fickle. Yeah. Narcissistic personality disorder. Yeah. Rebecca, okay. Screw that guy. Move the camera. Yeah. Shit. Everybody hates her. They're ganging up. Yeah. How did she hear him? I know she didn't. She was just... Her spidey sense was tingling, right? One thing I wouldn't be doing is rolling around on that ground with all the blood and innards and shit and piss and spit. All that would be on the ground after 3 battles have been happened here, right? God damn. She needs a shield. Yep. Either you're going in the water or you're going to get stabbed. One or the other. Can't keep backing up. If you go in the water, you're going to get bit. Hey, that one guy's got Wolverine claws. He's way too fat to pull that off. What's Robbie got to do with this? Are we going to switch over to her? Looks like we are. Okay. I'm into it. I want to know what's up. Yep. When his hat and sword are on the ground, you know he's in trouble. Quit playing with his heart. Pretty much. Yeah. He is messed up, man. It's like I said, if you leave, you're no longer one of them. You'd be surprised. Explain it to me like I'm 5. We could have been chilling. I would have been making jokes. Exactly. It's like everybody kept underestimating Sam and Dean as supernatural. And they kept getting marked. The smart man doesn't underestimate them. The weather's kind of weird. It's like somebody has powers over the weather. Probably so, yes. He knows everything, man. Yep. Give me my heart. I think he's going to mess with him. Almost made me cuss. That's true. Really? Hmm. So whose heart would it be? Okay, that proves it's his heart. That proves it's his heart. Yo, Daffy's really smart. I gotta admit it. That was very smart. I don't know that I would have thought of that, but I'm gonna prove it. He gets the implications finally. Really? Are you shitting me? Are you shitting me? It wasn't his heart. Whose is it? He just took a random Navy soldiers. Tell you what, Law is awesome, man. He's got contingency plans on contingency plans. Shambles, bitch. That's the hell of a getaway, man. He keeps putting shit in back. Yes, I've been saving up. That was cool as hell. That was cool as hell, man. I really feel like it's a Naruto reference with the whole like transference thing, especially when they put the stump there. You know. Why wouldn't he just? I guess it takes too long or some shit. But I would swap Clown Boy or the Navy Admiral with Doffy's body, switch bodies. That would cause chaos. Maybe you can get out of here, right? But it must take too long. Everything's a weird force on every island. Those fish are vicious. They're ready to eat. Yeah. You got anything else to say here? Are you gonna sing? I guess not. Okay. Incompetent. Really? The fish is that aggressive, huh? Oh, now you're really smashed. The fish are pissed. Great. Do we have any fish repellent? I'm thinking not. Huh. So if you get too close to the island, they drive you off. Man, he is rooming like a mofo. Man, he's in big trouble. Really. This is a really complicated plan. Yeah. Yeah, very confusing. He stopped attacking. That's interesting. Something ain't right. Oh, he noticed the ship. Yeah. God damn it. He does get it. Shut the hell up over there. It's too late. Then why would you try to save them? God damn it. Yeah, those fish are wild, man. The hell you doing? Guess they want to sink the ship so they can eat you. Zap them, man. Yeah, they better leave. Of course, that means he's here, which is not good. Guess they're afraid of him. Bone Kitschy, by the way. Shit. We're dead as hell. He's not going to be happy you let yourself get captured. I like that the samurai transforms into the dragon when he's scared. It's hilarious. Great. Man, F your fingers. Law actually cares about him. Probably just because they're allies. He doesn't actually care about him. You know what I'm saying? No shit. Really? Is he going to make me like him for the first time in series history? What can he do to Duffy? First time in series history. Here comes the Cowboy. Yeah. Well, I will lose all respect for Duffy if he doesn't dispatch Sanji in less than 3 minutes. I'm putting a 3 minute clock on the fight next episode. If it takes you longer than that, you're a bitch.